friend of mine in my exercise class talked about it, and I was sort of interested. And then two girls in my a writers group were very active and actively trading. And when I started hearing things like massage and acupuncture, I got hooked because I thought of all the massages and acupuncture that I haven't had because of the cost, and I thought I can figure out some trade and get some body work done more often. The Valley Time Trade is a barter system, and we trade hour for hour time, and we do things for one another. It's a community-based program, which when I first heard about it, I fell in love with. Hi, hi, hi!
Hi, Hazel. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
So how are you today?
Good, great, nice to see you. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a beautiful morning for a walk.
Good.
Appreciate
Jessica comes once, maybe twice a month, and I make her frittata. She picks it up at 8 o'clock. That could have gone wrong, went wrong.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, just, you know, I pulled out the first egg and it had a hole in the bottom. I threw it away.
Oh no.
But I had hard-boiled all my eggs but 4, so I've shorted you.
Oh.
I've lived in the community 4.5 years. I've joined a lot of activities, and everyone I've met in Valley Time Trade is, we're looking for something similar, I suppose. But I like meeting people and listening to their stories.
We talked about starting a communal, maybe an herb garden or something that everyone can just pick. So maybe behind the shed having.
The way Valley Time Trade works is the services that I give, I record the amount of time that I've spent. It's not at all connected to the person that I give a service to then give something back to me. On the site, we can look and see all the things that are offered and pick and choose that way and contact people.
Hello.
Hi, Steve.
Hi. How are you, Betty? I've seen your name on the site. Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you. Is this okay with you?
Absolutely. I brought a sheet.
Oh, I have a towel, if that's okay.
Whatever.
Like I said, it's about 4 or 5 inches long now.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to make it a little more than half the length that it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little shorter than what, you know, the back ends up being.
Okay. To me, Valley Time Trade is an opportunity for people to exchange services without exchanging money. And one of the things that's so beautiful about Valley Time Trade is that everyone's time is equal. Everyone's hour is an hour, and I love that. It validates everyone's skills and ability, and it puts it on an even plane. I think it's great for people's sense of self-esteem around what your skills are. You know, the person that's the handyman, his hour time is equivalent to anyone else's hour of time. My giving a haircut is equivalent to anyone else's.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Not just older workers like me, even recent college grads. Anybody who's out of work is going to have a hard time finding something. I mean, I'm never going to find a job in my field again. And I'm looking for something, and really pretty much anything. But you know, I've worked in restaurants before, and I taught for years. I taught college for 14 years, but I still can't teach high school until I get certification, which takes about 2 years.
Oh my! Especially in this economy where everyone's budgets are being, having to be reevaluated and how we spend our money. It's really nice to be able to provide services for each other without exchanging money. It feels great. It's so much nicer than, you know, calling up a stranger and having them come and do a task and, you know, paying for their service. This is so intimate and nice. It's every interaction I've had has been a positive one, you know, where I was always really thankful to meet this person and be really glad for the time that we shared. So yeah, it's special. It's really special. I think I'll clean it up.
All right.
Anyway, I hope you like it.
It's excellent. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Now, I was going to mention, if there's any... The most unexpected benefit that I've gotten from the time trade is the people that I've met. A lot of people who I wouldn't have met otherwise in other circles of my life. And the way we all just bond pretty quickly. Yeah, you'll be able to trade services and get services and utilize it for that, but you'll also meet some wonderful people. Thank you, Betty.
Thank you for your faith and trust in an unknown entity here. Is good.
It's a great thing, you know. I get to help people do little projects for them. People who join the time trade are people who are willing to give of themselves and willing to share with people they've never met before, and that's a certain type of person.
Your bike ride.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you.
I can use it like currency, so I massage one person, and then I use my Valley Time Trade hour that I earned for massaging that one person to spend with another person. You know, facial reflexology with Danielle Lennard, acupuncture sessions with Jen Neri, and all sorts of stuff. Now I really feel every time I do a Valley Time Trade, I'm earning money. I'm earning time. And not only am I earning time, I'm earning the opportunity to meet people who are interested in community connection.
Come on in, have a seat. Any issues this week that come to mind?
Just recovering from allergies.
Okay. Okay. Where do you feel the congestion?
Around the eyes, I think, to focus. That'd be good.
So the service that I'm offering is called facial reflexology, and in this modality we're working on cranial points, we're working on maps of the body on the face, and acupressure points. And the whole effect is extremely relaxing. It's really good for upper body issues, especially anything going on in the head, because you're working on those direct cranial nerves. I wanted to share that with people and have it be something that is available.
A emulsifier type?
Like the jojoba, like together they're the base. I love the interesting conversations with people through time trade. A lot of mutual interests and a lot of just exchange of information, just really wonderful ideas, and people get very excited about what they're offering. You know,
and everybody has different preferences too.
Yeah, and gentle, something gentle. You too. Yay, so do you want to do...
This is great. This may take a while, but I may need some bigger
twist ties.
Yeah. Well, we'll work with what we have.
Is this cable?
Well, it's holding the fence together.
Yes,
you use
job.
whatever you can
Absolutely.
find, and that just happened to be handy as a piece of coaxial cable.
Yeah, and it's sturdy, weatherproof.
Valley Time Trade is a community of friends. It's like an internet neighborhood where people get together and get to meet their neighbors throughout the area. I think we have about 500 locally. It's just like old times where people who lived on the same street knew what their neighbors did, and everybody's time is equal. So you came over and helped me weed the garden, so your time is equal to me taking my truck and trailer and helping somebody move from point A to point B. So no money is exchanged, just time.
Keeping it local, I mean, that's something that people are thinking more about with the, increase of cost in energy and climate change and all of those things. The more things you can keep local, the better. And this is a way of keeping resources local and exchanging resources and time with each other on a community basis. This is sustainable. Right. It's close by. I biked over here.
I know. I was about to congratulate you on coming on your bike. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, good.
This is working out great. It's hard for me to get in there and then not destroy the strawberries at the same time. Don't worry if you step on a couple. They're pretty.